The book of the prophet Jeremiah, chapter 7. The word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, saying, Stand in the gate of the Lord's house, and proclaim there this word, and say, Hear the word of the Lord, all ye of Judah, that enter in at these gates to worship the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, amend your ways and your doings, and I will cause you to dwell in this place. Trust ye not in lying words, saying, The temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are these. For if ye thoroughly amend your ways and your doings, if ye thoroughly execute judgment between a man and his neighbor, if ye oppress not the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, and shed not innocent blood in this place, neither walk after other gods to your hurt, then will I cause you to dwell in this place, in the land that I gave to your fathers forever and ever. Behold, ye trust in lying words that cannot profit. Will ye steal, murder, and commit adultery, and swear falsely, and burn incense unto Baal, and walk after other gods whom ye know not? And come and stand before me in this house, which is called by my name, and say, We are delivered to do all these abominations? In this house, which is called by my name, become a den of robbers in your eyes. Behold, even I have seen it, saith the Lord. But go ye now into my place, which was in Shiloh, where I set my name at the first, and see what I did to it for the wickedness of my people Israel. And now, because ye have done all these works, saith the Lord, and I spake unto you, rising up early and speaking, but ye heard not. And I called you, but ye answered not. Therefore will I do unto this house, which is called by my name, wherein ye trust, and unto the place which I gave to you and to your fathers, as I have done to Shiloh, and I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all of your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim. Therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry nor prayer for them, neither make intercession for me, for I will not hear thee. Seest thou not what they do in the cities of in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem? The children gather wood, and their fathers kindle the fire, and the women knead their dough to make cakes to the Queen of Heaven. You see who they're talking about right there? That's that Ishtar. That's that Inanna. And to pour out drink offerings unto other gods, that they provoke me to anger. Do they not provoke me to anger, saith the Lord? Do they not provoke themselves to the confusion of their own faces? Therefore thus saith the Lord God, Behold, mine anger and my fury shall be poured out upon this place, upon man, upon beast, and upon the trees of the field, and upon the fruit of the ground, and it shall burn and shall not be quenched. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, Put your burnt offerings unto your sacrifices, and eat flesh. For I spake not unto your fathers, nor commanded them in the day that I brought them out of the land of Egypt concerning burnt offerings or sacrifices. But this thing commanded I them, saying, obey my voice, and I will be your God, and ye shall be my people, and walk ye in all the ways that I have commanded you, that it may be well unto you. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear, but walked in the counsels and in the imagination of their evil heart, and went backward and not forward. Since the day that your fathers came forth out of the land of Egypt unto this day, I have even sent unto you all my servants, the prophets, daily rising up early and sending them. Yet they hearkened not unto me, nor inclined their ear, but hardened their neck. They did worse than their fathers. Therefore, thou shalt speak all these words unto them, but they will not hearken to thee. Thou shalt also call unto them, but they will not answer thee. But thou shalt say unto them, this is a nation that obeyeth not the voice of the Lord their God, nor receiveth correction. Truth is perished and is cut off from their mouth. Cut off thine hair, O Jerusalem, and cast it away, and take up a lamentation on high places. For the Lord hath rejected and forsaken the generation of his wrath. For the children of Judah have done evil in my sight, saith the Lord. They have set their abominations in the house, which is called by my name, to pollute it. Okay, I'm going to say something here. So, they're putting idols probably in his house. That's what he just said. They've set their abominations in the house, which is called by my name. Okay, and they have built the high places of Tophet. This is not good. This word is a place where I think it means burning, but I think they're burning children there. I'm pretty sure. And it says it's in the valley of Hinnom, and we've talked about this before, and it was just in Isaiah, I believe. We just heard about it. Let me look. Watch, the Lord will probably take me right to that page. But I think it's associated with Gehenna, because that is also in the valley of Hinnom. So this is a very bad place. And they are, because before, I remember them talking about wood. They're bringing wood and they're making fires there. And they're doing, I thought it was kind of like stuff to other gods, but it's a really bad place. It's like Gehenna. It's desolate, right? This place. It's a place. Okay, and they have built the high places of Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and their daughters in the fire. Okay, which I commanded them not, neither came it into my heart. Okay, so you see what he's saying? They're not just worshiping and sacrificing. This is like, no. This is like Baal things. But they're just not saying it. He's not even going to talk about, give him credit or whoever, because they're probably all different all the time, even with different names, even though it's just the same, pretty much the same bad spirits involved too. You know, ever since they fell, they just never went away, and they get people to do, people are open to doing things like that. But this is exactly what is being talked about here. Because look, It starts in 30 talking about they're bringing stuff into the house, which is called by my name, to pollute it. So remember back when the Philistines stole the Ark of the Covenant, and I don't even know really how they did that, because if you touch it, you just die. So I don't even really know how they got it near anything, but they got it in a room, and they woke up, and that Dagon statue kept getting knocked over. Like one day, he fell over, and then the next day his whole face was over, or his whole head broke off. And this is what they're doing now. They're putting something like that in the temple, in the tabernacle. And I thought, like, oh, why did it sounds like they don't even have a tabernacle. But yeah, I mean, whatever was left, they are putting really bad stuff in it. And then in 31, they have built the high places of Tophet. So remember all these times that it keeps going, destroy these high places and the groves, right? In particular, are these places trees, these groves, right? Like even now, Bohemian Grove, all these Stern Grove, San Francisco, all these groves are places, and look what they do in that grove. This is exactly what kind of same thing that they did then. This is why it's bad, really bad. And this is exactly what they're talking about. So, worshipping in the high places and groves. And so look, wherever this Tophet, and even though it's like a valley, it's kind of confusing. It's because it's in the valley of Hinnom, the valley of Gehenna. I want to really kind of look this area up, because even though it's in some kind of valley, it's obviously at the high point of the valley. Because look, and they have built the high places of Tophet, which is in the valley of the son of Hinnom, to burn their sons and daughters in the fire, which I commanded them not, neither came it into my heart. So that's that whole, he's right. This explains everything. He's like, there's murder in here. Let's go back. Adulteries, lying, burning incense into Baal, walking after other gods. Who knows which one this was? But this is how exactly it was done. They're going to these high places. They're killing everybody. And he really doesn't like that. They're killing sons and daughters. Jewish sons and daughters. That they're not bringing up in the word, that they are bringing up to Tophet to kill them. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be called Tophet, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. For they shall bury in Tophet till there be no place. Wow. So that means there's just going to run out of dirt, because there's just nowhere else to bury people. But this place before, I'll find it, but I don't even know why, but because I'm trying to clear it up. I thought it was like a place for, it's some kind of sacrificial place, because before they were talking about wood. I remember wood, I think. And the carcasses of this people shall be meat for the fowls of the heaven and for the beasts of the earth, and none shall fray them away. Then will I cause to cease from the cities of Judah and from the streets of Jerusalem the voice of mirth and the voice of gladness, the voice of the bridegroom and the voice of the bride, for the land shall be desolate. Yeah. want to find that place. I'm sure till today, well, yeah, like all the tech people, they probably absolutely go there and do things like this, like burn stuff. Like they go to Jerusalem, to this Tophet, and you can tell what it is. You can tell, it says where it is. It's, and it says that it's high mountain. They're going to find it. And they do stuff like this to this day. If it's not just them, I'm confused. Like, are there actually, okay, because you see what's going on in Jerusalem, right? In Israel before this war thing. And it's like San Francisco in a lot of ways. And yeah, so I'm kind of wondering, like, about, when they talk about the Sadducees and the Pharisees and stuff like that, did that become, like, some kind of Babylonian, type of, I'm trying to watch, like, the Shabbat services to see what's going on, and now I'm just totally confused because I know they don't say the word God. Their word that they use is Adonai, and it says Adonai a lot in the Strong's translations when the word Lord is used. I know I keep thinking about this. I've said this before, but I asked a question to my people. Nobody wrote me back. I don't know why. I'm not being like sacred naming or anything. I'm not like being like that. I'm just trying to figure out, like, I kind of feel at this point that we all kind of speak like spells, like we're all speaking some kind of spell, Phoenician, Akkadian, because look, even after Babel, right, why does everybody still have 22, why does everybody still have a 22 letter alphabet? Like, don't you think, like, if everybody spoke different languages, that would be off? There'd be like numerical and like other signs and things like that. And if speech is totally really based on numbers, like, that's what they try to say about the Jewish language. But if, gematria, but see, that is actually Babylonian. That's spell casting. That's not Old Testament. You understand? So I'm just trying to figure out now, like, you can be sure, for sure, like, there's people over there already. I'm not just saying there's tech people from San Francisco that are so satanic, but they are the only ones that do that. Because I think I'm trying to figure out more about how we all on a daily basis are just, kind of moving on with this Babylonian, Sumerian, Akkadian language. Yeah, it's different. It's English. It's like, and it's Hebrew, but isn't Hebrew the most closely related to that? So I'm sure, because they got captured in Babylon, right? And see how they're talking about Tophet, right? Well, it just makes you think to this very, very day, right? There have to be people that call themselves Hebrews, right? And they probably go up there, or I don't know if they call themselves Hebrews. I don't know what's going on. But I would be very interested to find out how many people live over in Israel actually go and do something like that. They know where this thing is. It's not good. And there's probably some type of, rituals and stuff that goes on all the time over there. But what I really can't figure out, right? Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. If there's really supposed to be such a bad war going on, it's horrifying, right? What is going on? Women, children, people, innocent people, right? They should just, take this is just has to stop. They are going to these world, mind effery that keep doing things like this. That's it. We just have to put them in a little room. They have to just play with themselves. play their war games out themselves. That they're not to involve in other people, the general public, not play the psyop on us. It's just so foul. And what I don't understand, right, is so if it's really a war, they okay. Did anybody ever say how they got through that fence, which is supposed to be like this huge secure fence, right? I don't know. I don't have a TV, but why didn't they? Are you telling me they haven't missile struck that temple to start getting rid of it and build their own when they have the upper hand so bad? I don't understand